Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the impeachment process of Mithika Linturi is going on. Right now, the selected 11-member committee is checking into the evidence of this impeachment. So those who have evidence are presenting it before the committee, and the mover of that motion, Honorable Jack Wamboka, yesterday gave his view on the same. His lawyer, John Haminwa, was there also urging Mithika Linturi to resign and go. And as the process continued, there's a video we did some time back as far as the issue of bringing in Honorable Jack Wamboka's wife into this issue. So they were forcing to bring in another discussion by going further to arrest Christine, who is connected to Jack Wamboka, and bring in a discussion about the issue of the wife running an institution without registering. In fact, they're trying to create a perception of, oh, she's taking money from people falsely in the name of running an institution. There was this allegation. So you look at that, then you bring in the other story that Mithika Linturi had some time back, when he was pushing for the impeachment of Anwai Guru. Then he disappeared when he was supposed to table the matter in the house. He was busy elsewhere with his wife, who later he divorced. So you look at the case leveled against Christine and the document she presented in the court as far as the issue of her registration is concerned, because now I received the valid document. You discover that she has valid document for registration and running of that institution. She's accredited and licensed by TVET. Yet they're denying that. The accused also has duly complied with the requirement established to run the TVET institution or such an institution which is under TVET. So one of also the other worries to this case that Christine went through is now when you hire a lawyer, thinking that the lawyer is working in your interest, then you discover that the lawyer you have hired was actually working in the interest of the person accusing you. Look at that. You know, when you have such kind of lawyers, even their certificate should just be withdrawn. They should not continue to practice law. So the man representing Christine was actually working in the interest of Mithika Linturi. And now they're trying to change this case to a human trafficking. From a document, now it's changing it to something else. But this was the situation in the court. Listen to what the judge had to say. Then we're going to continue with this discussion. Actually, I will take you to the documents to share with you so that you can see the kind of document that they were disputing in the court.
In brief, it was implied that she had paid money from students to train them as nurses, yet she had no accreditation, licensing, and registration as required by the Act. The accused pleaded her innocence by entering plea of not guilt in all 8 counts. She tabled evidence of being pregnant and her pregnancy threatening to abort, a fact that the court deemed grave and granted her prayer for treatment at Nairobi Hospital as the doctors were on strike and are still on strike. It has been confirmed by the investigating officer that the treatment notes she tendered are authentic. The IO has in addition availed further documentation to support the fact that she is still receiving treatment at a safe facility. Her attendance in court today is dispensed with as a result. If the very basis of charging her has been challenged by the IO availing documentation to support the fact that the institution is called Westwick Institute Limited, is not only accredited but licensed and registered by the Technical and Vocational Education and Training Authority. Then the defense has established what we know as a prima facie case with a possibility of success in civil cases. It would be as such not be fair to deny her bond or cash bail. There is no justifiable reason not to grant her the same. There is no compelling reason given by the IO or state to believe that the accused will not appear for trial, interfere with witnesses, or the conduct of investigations, or commit an offense while on release. Nothing has been tabled before court to confirm the necessity of denying her bail bond. I'm guided by the bail bond guidelines that bail bond can only be denied if there is strong evidence of the likelihood of interfering with prosecution witnesses, and the court cannot impose conditions to the bail bond to prevent such interference. In this case, the IO confirms that the accused has duly complied with the requirements of establishing such an institution like the one she runs. What would therefore be her basis of interfering with witnesses? I'm guided by the case of Republic versus Doris, Wamboka, Inangungwa, and two others, 2022 Kenya Law Report, where the judge held on the issue of interference of witnesses, the investigating officers are the investigating officer averred that the accused persons know the prosecution witnesses, and he had fear that if released, they shall interfere with witnesses. Notably, the IO did not give any account of actual interference of the witnesses by the accused persons, nor did he give any facts upon which the fear of interference.
Now, I want us to check on the documents that was issued by the Kenya Kwanza administration under TVET to Christine to credit her institution. Then we continue with the discussion. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our return subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, definitely, that court ruling find no reason even to deny Christine the bond. But these people would not want to see her, being released. They would want to have an issue of she's in court, she's facing this, or the husband this way, pushing for this. But now, look on the documents she presented before the court. Technical and Vocational Education and Training Authority. Registration certificate. It is here. This is to certify that Westwick College of Health Science, Nairobi, is registered as a technical and vocational college in accordance with the TVET Act 2023, Section 21. You can see the details are there. And you see this one is Nairobi County. He's operating within Nairobi. Date of registration, 25th April 2024. That means it was this administration that registered this institution. Nairobi County, expiry date 24th April 2029. So this is a valid document for the period until 2029 is when she will go and Renew it. This one has been stamped 3rd May 2024. Now, again, another certificate here. They're accrediting this one. Technical and Vocational Education and Training Authority. Training license. So she has been licensed again. Particular of institution. Name, Westwick College of Health and Science, Nairobi. Category, Technical and Vocation College. Type, private. This is to certify that the above named institution has been licensed to offer the following courses. Even the courses has been listed. Number 1, Perioperative Theatre Technology, Level 5. Health Science Support, Level 4. Health Record and Information Technology, Level 5. And you can see they have even put the maximum enrollment 45, 30, 25 consecutively. Total 100. So her institution can, can handle 100 students. That is the capacity. Again, rubber stamp is there. Certified. Who has certified this one? Dr. Kirui Lagat, PhD, Director General, CEO. I may certify, so it should run freely. That is the information. So why was she arrested? When she has valid documents to run such an institution. She has paid for licensing. Then now she's in court and the discussion is here. So the whole issue here is to bring in another discussion that as Jack Wamboka point finger at other people like Linturi, the rest of other fingers are pointing at him and his family. That is the issue they are bringing here, so that now people will be talking about Jack Wamboka and the wife, the decision of the school, and all those kind of things. So that we forget about the fertilizer, which was fake. And we will be discussing the mover of the motion. Look at this. So this is how far this administration can go. That when these people are in authority, they abuse power, arrest Kenyans who are about their business, people who are following the law, just because they want to score politically. They go to an extent of even using, NIS and CID, and illegally, even forcefully trying to take money from people. So tell me, how will the family be feeling about this issue? Because Christine has a family. She has parents also. Then you hear of such a good Kenyan following the law to do her business here. So these are all illegalities. Forceful arrest. I think the family might so much irritated, and they might be thinking of taking an illegal action against those who are involved in all this. So what I can tell you in this case, it has all failed. Because no one is discussing about this, the focus is on Linturi. Siku ya nyani kuanguka, miti yote utereza. Kwa Linturi, miti imeteleza. No matter where it's trying to touch, everything is failing. So trying to malign the name of other people and reducing Jack Wamboka into this issue and the family, it is not going to work in any way. That is the entire issue. I don't know your views, but let us know in the comment section to continue this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.